My mom and I would have little moments where we'd take a little pencil set down to the river and we'd sit there and paint together for a bit. We'd paint our own little thing, but always cross paths after to be like, oh, this is what you saw and this is what you wanted to paint, while I was over there painting something else that caught my eye. I remember that being something special. The big thing was the first time I tried watercolor and everyone was like, wow, Julia, that's your thing. Like, don't even bother with acrylic paint anymore. This is your thing. And I'm like, really? I don't know. It was just kind of like this little bird and it was all blurry and probably not my best work, but you know, they saw that skill in there and then I just kept improving from there. And then when I painted one I really loved, I was like, yeah, I like this and I like this style. I'm gonna stick with this and see what else I can do. I know you probably think, oh, I can't paint, I can't do this. Don't let it discourage you. If you get nervous about doing something that's new, what I do is I make several little test strips, I call them. So it's like little scraps of paper where you can test your colors, test your values, see what's gonna happen, or sketch it out, paint away. If something messes up, you can start again. You don't have to show people your work that didn't work. You can keep all that stuff in the fireplace, but at least you can look back on it and you say, okay, I didn't like how this went. And then in your next try, your hand memory improves and you can do it differently. It gets sharper or it gets easier. I find sometimes in paintings I've got three. Like there was the first stage, then there's the second stage where I learned a bit more and got a little more, then there's the third stage where just everything clicked. Because I don't know if you gotta warm up to it or if it's you're just mixing the colors right that time or you've already got it out of your system of how it didn't work. But just keep at it and just keep trying. Sometimes the papers are different. Try different papers, try different mediums, try different types of watercolor. They're all slightly different. I know it's overwhelming, there's a lot of it, but as you go, you learn more about it and then you learn what suits you and what doesn't suit you. Because some artists might swear by one type of paper and that doesn't work for you, and that person swears by this type of paper. There's a lot of different stuff that makes it your own, and that's why it's your stuff and your style.